due to copyright issues with Warner Brothers. I did 2 parts of the review. If you want to see the original review, then tough shit! It's been 10 years since these movies were a disappointment. In 1999, The Matrix was born. 4 years later, it suffered from sequelitis. I don't like Matrix Reloaded. I hate Revolutions more, but I still keep remembering Reloaded, probably because of the free rate chase that I liked. But I'll get to that later. So we start off with Trinity blowing up the entrance, and then she escapes. But she gets killed. Except it's just a dream. Such tricksters. Well, at least we have the surviving crew of the ship like Neo, Trinity, Morpheus, and... who the hell is he? Apparently, the actor behind Tank refused to reprise his role, so the writers wrote that Tank died between movies and Link is now the operator.
These geotherms confirm the last transmission of the Osiris.
Oh hey, Gloria the Hippo is in it! So Niobe mentions that the Osiris is being destroyed, and the Logos crew has the last transmission of the Osiris. Niobe also mentions the machines take over the city. You know what, I think you should skip this scene. You're just here for the action scenes, right? Well, here's one. Also Daniel Bernard, the guy from Bloodsport 2. So after the fight, Neo heads to the Oracle's apartment, despite being night and she's sleeping.
Where are you?
I said she's sleeping! So they head to Zion, and I have to admit, this is a nice scene. But I'm not here for the amazing facts. Oh no, I'm here for the plot.
Commander Locke demands... requests your immediate counsel, sir.
So more oh shit, this annoying fuck. This is Skid, played by some Australian guy named Clayton Watson. If you're too desperate to know more about him, watch Kid's story on the Animatrix. Anyway, so Morpheus talks to Locke about how disappointed he is about Morpheus in his ship.
I've spoken to the other captains and I wanted to offer you the chance to explain your actions.
I wasn't aware that my actions required any explanation.
You were given a direct order to return to Zion.
I did.
But you asked for one ship to remain behind.
I would have stayed, but I needed to recharge my ship.
So you admit to a direct contravention of your duty.
Commander, we need a presence inside the Matrix to await contact from the Oracle.
I don't want to hear that shit. I don't care about oracles or prophecies or messiahs.
Locke seems to be the only ATS in the city. Then Consul Hammond enters to join the chat.
What about you, Captain? What would you advise?
The truth. No one will panic, because there is nothing to fear. That army will never reach the gates of Zion.
What makes you so sure?
Consider what we have seen, Counselor. Consider that in the past 6 months, we have freed more minds than in 6 years.
Man, how much people did they freed in the past 6 years? 50? 75? 100? Morpheus is about to give us a speech.
Hear me! That army is drawing nearer to our home. Believe me when I say we have a difficult time ahead of us. I stand here before you now, truthfully, unafraid. I stand here without fear because I remember that I am here not because of the path that lies before me, but because of the path that lies behind me. I remember that for 100 years they have sent their armies to destroy us. And after a century of war, I remember that which matters most. We are still here! Tonight! Let us send a message to that army.
By dancing? No, really, he said.
Tonight let us shake this cave!
See what I mean? Anyways, here's a dance scene. To be honest, this is one of the stupidest scenes I've seen. I've seen worse, but this is just stupid. Just 3 minutes of filler worth skipping. Oh yeah, and there is also Neo and Trinity having sex. Couldn't give a shit. Oh thank god, something good is happening. Okay, so they have a package to deliver, but after a guy jacked off, we get to see Smith copying Bane and jacking off. Now that's the path I want to follow. Oh, and there's also a scene where Neo and Hammond visits the man-made machines. Like I give a shit. Oh, finally, they are about to enter the Matrix. Locke isn't pleased.
I was just told you cleared the Nebuchadnezzar for takeoff.
That is correct.
Counselor, am I still in charge of our defense system?
Of course.
I believe I need every ship we have if we're going to survive this attack.
I understand that, Commander.
Then why did you allow the Nebuchadnezzar to leave?
Because I believe our survival depends on more than how many ships we have.
And our survival depends on this stupid plot we're in. So Neo enters at some house to meet Seraph, played by Colin Shaw, who is the Oracle's henchman.
I can take you to her, but first I must apologize. Apologize for what? For this.
Man, by my point of view, he was like, I will take you to the Oracle, only if you can show your skills by doing this pointless fight scene.
Good.
So after that old jazz, he takes him to the Oracle by some corridor level to a park. I sure do hope the blue pills aren't listening.
Come around here and let me have a look at you. My goodness, look at you. You turned out all right, didn't you? So, let's get the obvious stuff out of the way.
If you're bored of this scene, let me recap. So Neo tries to remember who made her, then the Oracle says that the aliens and animals are also programs, and she tells her to get the key makers for something, but he's held hostage by some guy named the Merovingian and blah blah blah.
Mr. Anderson.
Oh great, Smith is here to recap the ending of The Matrix.
I killed you, Mr. Anderson. I watched you die. And then something happened. You destroyed me, Mr. Anderson. Afterward, I knew the rules. I understood what I was supposed to do, but I didn't.
Yeah, this is boring and shit. It just blah 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 blah. Oh thank God, this is a good scene. I like that there's no flaws in it. Okay, I take back what I just said. This is Smith number 34. I need some backup at the park. 10-4, we're on our way. 10-43, let's kick some ass. Okay, was that intentional? So after that, Neo managed to escape and Locke is talking to the counselors and I don't give a shit. So the crew arrive at a restaurant to talk with the Merovingian, played by Lambert Wilson. Also Monica Bellucci.
We are looking for the keymaker.
Oh yes, it is true. But this is not a reason, this is not a why. The keymaker himself, his very nature is a means, it is not an end. And so, to look for him is to be looking for a means to do what?
You know the answer to that question.
But do you? You think you do, but you do not. You are here because you were sent.
Oh, for God's sake, just give the keymaker a nod, not make another speech! So the crew failed to get the keymaker yet.
We are still alive.
But Monica Big Boost is here saying that she can take them to the keymaker. Only if Neo kisses her.
Excuse me. I want you to kiss me as if you were kissing her. Just a sample.
Why don't you sample this instead?
Trinity.
So Neo kissed her twice, because the first one didn't get well for some reason. It takes them to a kitchen. Oh, okay. We get to see the keymaker, played by Randall Duck Kim. Ah shit, the Frenchman is furious for being cheated.
How about the lipstick you're still wearing?
Lipstick? Lipstick? What craziness are you talking about, woman? There is...
I don't care about the lipstick shtick. Action scene. Of course, black dude dies first. Wait, so Neo is a freaking Jedi? Oh, there goes his penis.
Mark my words, boy, and mark them well. I have survived your predecessors.
Wait, are you telling me that there are previous Neos in the past? I know I'm nitpicky, but damn, there's too much Cadillacs in it. Couldn't they just have variety by putting Chevrolet cars, Pontiac cars, and maybe Saturn cars? Because a parking lot full of Cadillacs is just bland. So Trinity and Morpheus take the keymaker and are being chased by the twins and... The hell?!
You always told me to stay off the freeway.
Yes, that's true.
You said it was suicide.
Trust me, I played GTA before and it wasn't that suicidal on the freeway. Ah, now this is my favorite scene from the movie. The freeway chase. The pacing is good, the effects are awesome, the music is catchy, though there are some flaws on the chase. First there was that. Second, you can't roll that Suburban over with some machine gun shots. The other rollover makes sense, since there was a ramp. But the first one just doesn't make sense. And third, I wonder how the old man can survive those stunts. He doesn't feel pain. And the ghosts were never seen again. So Morpheus gets the keymaker only to be beaten by an agent.
Gotcha.
If you want to know how did she get there, go play Enter the Matrix. Yeah, the Wachowski brothers did these just to understand the plot of Reloaded. Oh no, two angels are going to do a suicide kill. Never mind. At night, the keymaker tells about the plan. His plan is to go to the source at some building, but no elevator, no stairs can go to that floor. So the keymaker has to get to the corridor level with Neo and Morpheus. But the building has an alarm that can trigger a bomb. So Niobe has to destroy a power plant in order to deactivate the alarms. But there's also an emergency system that must be deactivated so that Neo can enter the source in peace. Okay, got it? Good. It's midnight. Let the games begin. Except for Sora and his crew. So Trinity must get there to deactivate the emergency system. But I know what's going to happen, because the beginning spoiled the crap out of me. Thank you, Wachowski brothers.
How much further?
Here, just here.
I'm sorry, this is a dead end.
Hey, what the? How is it possible to get here, Smith? So after that, they made it, but the keymaker gets shot. The keymaker gives Neo the key and enters.
Hello, Neo. I am the architect. I created the Matrix.
Wait, so a program actually created the Matrix? And here I thought it was the machines the whole time. Wait, how can a program create a Matrix?
The Matrix is older than you know.
Of course, the Matrix was invented almost 100 years ago.
I prefer counting from the emergence of one integral anomaly to the emergence of the next, in which case this is the 6th version.
Oh, wrong answer. Man, I'm having memories of that scene from Johnny Mnemonic.
I want room service!
Well, this talk is boring. I wonder what Trinity is doing. Oh shit. She managed to escape, but she gets killed. I'm not surprised. The freaking beginner spoiled me. So Neo leaves the building and saves her. You know, Neo, Trinity might die, so I don't think you can save her. What? Man, the Wachowski brothers really liked Trinity and doesn't want her dead, until, spoiler alert, revolutions. So they come up with Neo having powers to restart her heart. Well, that's the stupidest idea I've ever seen in my life. So Neo tells the crew that the prophecy is a lie, but it got interrupted by a sentinel, so the crew abandoned the ship. Dang it! You sank my hover chip! You know, Neo, you can't destroy those sentinels with your hand. Unite the Matrix. Oh, come on! They get rescued by the guys from the beginning. Wait, who is he? Oh yeah, it's Bane, the guy who got possessed by Smith from earlier. And that was Matrix Reloaded. It was mediocre compared to the Matrix. Some of the scenes are boring, the ending was crap and nonsensical, and the whole race scene is just stupid. But I did enjoy the freeway chase, despite its flaws. So I give it 2.5 Shirokos out of 5. Oh, and Revolutions? I might read it sometime this year.